Folks, you're all very welcome here to Walsh Park. Today's Sunday, the 1st of August 2021. Gaultier versus Rathgormack in the Junior B County Final from 2020. This delayed game, which was supposed to be played last September. So it's a long time coming. It's a long time coming, and it's good to be here on this good day. And Walsh Park is looking splendid as normal. Firstly, we're going to call out both teams. I'll look after Gaultier, and Mo will duck in then with Rathgormack. So firstly, Gaultier lining out with Davy Daniels in goal. Right corner back is Conor Langton. Full back will be Ronan Power. And actually playing left corner back will be number 10, Jamie Burke. Right half back is Dara Walsh. Centre back is Kyle Sloan, and left half back Killian Jones. Middle of the field is Killian Fitzgerald and Sean Cullinan Jr. And then right half forward will be Ian Dunn, wearing number 4. Centre forward and captain is Conor O'Riordan. Left half forward Jack Fitzgerald. Right corner forward Eli Cullen. Full forward Sean White. And number 15, left corner forward, is Liam Murphy. Now, Gaultier, the manager, is Liam Daniels, and he's joined as selector is Robin Croke.
Thanks for that, Shane. Yeah, so the Rathgormack team starts as selected per the programme. Donal Larkin in goal, full back line Kieran Fogarty, Nigel Skane and Liam Welch. Half back line Gary Morahan, Quan Butler and Mark Elliff. Centre of the field we have Ron Elliff and Donica Hassett. Half forward line Daniel Crotty, Stevie Kerwin is the captain, and Jack Hickey. Full forward line of Shawnee Lacey, Kieran Power and Owen Dooley. The team is managed by Tom Hassett with selectors Dennis Curry and Tony Power. So we're just getting ready for the throw in here now, so I don't think it'll be too long, Shane, before the action starts off.
No, and our referee is Kieran O'Toole. And I think the linesman here is John Kiley and Nicky O'Toole.
Slight bit of a breeze blowing to the city end, I think, Shane, slightly.
Yeah.
It looks like, I think Gaultier are going to play into that in the first half by the looks of things.
We're just waiting now for the national anthem in a minute. Just looking at both teams, Rathgormack seems to be a younger team.
Yeah, I think we've a younger team. We've a few retirees from last year. Some of the older players, Tony Power is now a selector, Edmund Hogan retired, and Padraig Larkin as well. So it's slightly younger than last year, but more or less the same nucleus of the team from the 2019 final, give or take one or two players.
As you said, this is a repeat of the 2019 final where Rathgormack came out on top.
Yeah, in Carrickbeg after a replay. I think Gavin Whelan was going to be lynched in Gaultier after the first day of injury time, but that's another day's story.
We'll concentrate on today's match.
But yeah, let's hope we have a good game between the two teams, and it's a strange one, I suppose, for them both coming straight into the county final. I know there's been a few league games, but no semi-final or warm-up since September or October last year, so it's slightly different to a normal final, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mo. I think.
Yeah, it looks like Gaultier are going to play into the city end
with the slight breeze.
With the slight breeze, yep. So we're just waiting for a football by the looks of things to get going here with the referee.
two Powers, Ronan Power and Kieran Power, seems to be getting to know each other already.
So for Rathgormack,
Two demonstrating his soccer skills there before we head out.
So for
Happy
Rathgormack
with that ball, looking for another one.
wants another ball. Yeah, for Rathgormack for the throw-in, we've Rowan Nelf and Donica Hassett to compete here in the centre field.
Jack Fitzgerald is in for the throw-in from wing forward with Killian Fitzgerald. No relation either. Sean Conlan has come over here to wing forward at the start.
So Ronan Elf wins the ball. He sends it in there to Jack Hickey, but it's intercepted
Well
by
cut out
Gaultier.
by Dara Power. Dara Power plays Kyle Sloan. Kyle to Killian Fitzgerald. Killian into Jack Power, or Jack Fitzgerald rather. Sean Conlan is on the ball. Pass it back to Jack Fitzgerald. Back to Dara Power. Or Dara Walsh rather.
Well intercepted there by, I think, by Mark Elf. He's on the attack solo. Gives it a kick into Sean the Bomber Lacey. Sean wins it. He takes a hop. He passes it back, recycles it. It's with Daniel Crotty. Daniel back to the Bomber again. The Bomber kicks the ball into Owen Dooley. Owen Dooley's out in front. Wins the ball. Bats it down. Intercepted by Gaultier well.
Kyle Sloan on the ball. Gets it away towards Killian Jones. Killian Jones knocks it away. Well taken by Ronan Power. Out to Dara Walsh. Dara to Ian Dunn. Wayward pass by Ian, but he retrieves it himself. Back to Ronan Power. Out to Conor Langton. Ball is back with Ian Dunn. Across to Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Jones to his first cousin, Sean Conlan. Back to Jack Fitzgerald. Gaultier playing keep ball here. Ball into Sean White. Through to Dara Walsh. Back to Sean Conlan.
Well intercepted. Well played by Rowan Nelf, and out bursts Quan Butler with the ball. Played well there onto Dunny Hassett. Dunny's away. He's soloing up the field. He's supported by Quan. Dunny going right up through the middle. Gets past his man there. He's still going, Dunny. This is a good run. He passed it out to Sean the Bomber Lacey. Onto his left. The Bomber shoots. It's over the bar for the first score of the game by Sean Lacey. Good interception there by Ronan Elf, and Rathgormack broke quickly through Dunny Hassett, and Gaultier were struggling there as he ran through the middle at pace.
He got through way too easy, all right. Gaultier won't be happy with that. It was a very good run. Kick out now from Davy Daniels. Excellent kick.
Very good kick. Slight push in the back there maybe, but he got away with it. Mark got away with it. He has the ball. Well turned over by Gaultier.
Well done by Conor Reardon. Into Killian Fitzgerald. To Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn up. Back to Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon, right foot. Excellent score by Conor Reardon.
Good score by Gaultier. Well turned over in the middle of the field there by the Gaultier team for that score.
Excellent score by Conor. Very experienced player, the captain Conor Reardon. Many years of senior experience behind him.
Donald chips Larkin with the kick out. It's a good one. It reaches Stevie Cowan, but it's intercepted by Gaultier again. Quan Butler gets out in front and turns it over. Well won by Stevie. Stevie the captain. Good ball there to Dunny Hassett. Dunny hand passes it out to Daniel Crotty. Daniel has the ball now. He gives a pass on to Sean the Bomber Lacey again. The Bomber turns. He passes it into Stevie Kerwin, and Stevie's on his bike. Stevie kicks it in. Good ball to Owen Dooley. Owen Dooley's out in front. Well intercepted by Gaultier.
Good defending there by Jamie Burke. Dara Walsh. Back to Jamie Burke. Sean Conlan. Jack Fitzgerald.
Oh, turnover. Go on,
pass.
Dunny wins it. Dunny Hassett has the ball there, kicks it in. Out to the Bomber. The Bomber has the ball. He turns. He's looking for support. Passes it across to Ronan Elf. Ronan Elf has got Gary Moran in support. Gary gets the ball. Gary's up from wing back. He's coming towards the D. He gives it to Jack Hickey. Jack takes a solo. Passes it to Kieran. Power back to Jack again. Jack kicks it. And Jack gets over the bar. A good score by Jack Hickey there for Rathgormack. Some good contests in the middle of the field by both teams. Both teams turning over the ball there well at times.
Yeah, the wind seems to be coming more favouring Rathgormack.
It does seem to be changing a bit, actually. Yeah.
Davy Daniels, son of the manager Liam, on the kick out. Played with Waterford at all levels.
Picked up well by Ronan Elf, and he's fouled, so free for Rathgormack. Ronan is eyeing up who he'll give it to here. No one making a run. Tom Hass is not happy. He passed it back to his brother Mark. Mark on the attack. He's around the halfway line. Passed it out to Daniel Crotty there. Daniel has the ball. Takes a hop. Takes a solo. He's looking for support. He's looking up. There's no one seems to make a run. He overplays the ball and a free to Gaultier.
Quick ball by Sean Conlan to Dara Walsh. Dara Walsh to Conor Reardon. Looking for Dara Walsh again. Dara has it.
There.
He plays Liam Murphy.
Danger here for Rathgormack, I think.
Moving in swiftly. Hand pass. And over the bar. Well taken score by Liam Murphy. Show his experience there. Did the right thing at the narrow angle.
Donald chips Larkin with the kick, takes a quick. Jack Hickey looks for it. Well won by Jack. Jack turns and he's away. He's looking up, sends the ball in towards the Bomber. The Bomber's out in front and he wins the ball. Hops up awkwardly, but he gathers it again. The Bomber's looking for support now. Gets a hand pass out to Gary Moore, and Gary coming up from the half-back line. Recycles it in towards Ronan Elf. Ronan flicks it on to Jack Hickey again. Jack is away. Jack turns and burns. He sends it to Ronan Elf again. Ronan is getting into position here. He's coming towards the 21-metre line. Gives it to Owen Dooley. Owen looking to recycle. Pass it across to Stevie. Stevie Kerwin has the ball. Takes a hop. Back into Owen Dooley. Well worked there. But Gaultier get a tackle in and win the ball back for Gaultier.
Plays Ronan Power. Ronan Sean Culnan. Back to Jack. Kyle Sloan is outside him. Plays Kyle. On the ball now is Eli Cullen, I think. No, it wasn't Eli. It was Ronan Power. Conor Reardon looking for Liam Murphy.
Cut off by Quan Butler, who's playing very well and reading the game well from centre back. Gary Moran with possession. Passes it out to Mark Elf. Mark goes forward. He's around the halfway line now looking for support. Kicks the ball into Kieran Power. Kieran's out in front and wins it. Pops it to the Bomber. The Bomber sends the ball in towards Owen Dooley. Well read by Gaultier.
Well put out again by Jamie Burke. Second piece of excellent defending.
He's playing well. He's playing well, Damien Burke.
Ball's with Dara Walsh. He's on the ball a lot this game so far. Ball being done. Back to Dara. Good pass inside to Conor Reardon. Conor striding forward. Conor needs to get rid of it.
Quan Butler mops it up again. He's playing good stuff there at centre back for Rathgormack. Ronan Elf again onto Dunny has it. Dunny has the ball. He's going forward. He's looking up. He sends in a good ball in towards Kieran Power, but it's intercepted again.
Kyle Sloan on the ball. Moving forward. Back to Dara Walsh. Ian Dunn. Pass forward to Killian Fitzgerald. Killian driving forward. Looks for Sean White. Sean White has a man outside on Ian Dunn. Sean is going for the return. To Liam Murphy. Liam striding forward. Liam hand pass again. Unlucky.
Ball. Unlucky there.
Left and wide.
Chip's getting ready to take the kick out for Rathgormack. There's been a mixture of short and long one so far. He goes for a long one this time.
Dara Walsh is out in front. Push there, missed by the ref.
Dunny has it again. Dunny has it. He's playing well here today. Gives it on to Gary Moore, and the man from Portlaw who relocated to Rathgormack. He turns back. He's looking for support. He's looking for runners in the forward line. He gives it to Ronan Elf. Ronan on the ball a lot today so far, playing well in centre field. Into Shawnee, the Bomber Lacey. Shawnee turns. He's trying to get it onto that left leg. Shawnee takes a shot, and over the bar by Shawnee Lacey for his second point of the game so far today. Probably a controversial one there. You think there was a push in the back. I think there could have been all right, but we'll take it anyway.
Kick out now by Davy Daniels. Good long kick again. Looking for Ian Dunn.
Pushing the back there.
He's spotted it this time.
No arguments on that one.
Ian Dunn leaves it for Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Fitzgerald plays Conor Reardon. Gaultier were lucky there. The free kick was going astray. And Sean Kavanagh Jr. on the ball. Sean to Sean White. Sean White is fouled. Sean's going to have a cut off this off the ground. Sean has a mighty kick off the ground, so we'll see how this goes. It's a tough one to start off with, given the distance.
Good kick.
Good kick.
Very good kick.
Slightly right in my view. Good, he had the distance.
He had the distance. He was unlucky. It wasn't a bad effort. Chips Larkin about to take out this kick out. He went wrong with the last one. What will he go here? He's looking to go short. He's looking to find Donny Hassett. He's kicked it out. But it's intercepted.
Jones did very well there. Sean White carrying it forward, turns. Still has the ball. Well held by Sean White. The Conor Reardon. Sean White was fouled.
Great block.
I think that they're coming back for the free for Sean White.
Free, yep.
I think the book might be out now for this tackle.
Nigel Skane, I think, for Rathgormack. Number 3, the full-back.
Is it Quan Butler, is it?
I think it could be Nigel Skane.
Nigel Skane, is it?
Yeah, number 3. Yellow card for Nigel. Yellow card there for Nigel, so he'll have to watch himself in there and full back now for the rest of the game.
It was excellent play by Sean White that led to it, and he deservedly got a free. So I presume he'll take it himself now. Good kick by Sean White.
All square again. Very tight so far.
3 points apiece. And we've nearly 13 minutes gone.
Yep. It's tight, there's not much between the teams, so early days, yeah. So here's the kick out from Chips. He's looking for Stevie Kerwin. Stevie's out. Stevie the speed merchant. He gets the ball, he turns, he gives it to Gary Moore, and Gary has it again. Gary to Jack Hickey. Jack Hickey turns and he's away. Jack Hickey, great pace there. He's soling up the middle of the field. He's going into attack. He's gone deep into the Gaultier half of the field. But turned over by Gaultier.
Well played by Killian Fitzgerald, even though I felt the Rathgormack lad had overcarried it anyway. Sean White on the ball again. Sean White plays Liam Murphy. Liam Murphy will take on his man. Liam is moving forward. Liam back onto his left foot. Out to Conor Reardon. Conor onto his right.
Oh, danger here. Well read by Chips. Catch the ball, gives it to Ozzy Fogarty, the Springbok supporter. He was a happy man yesterday evening after the Lions test. He's bringing the ball out of defence now. He passes it to Daniel Crotty. Daniel wins the ball, turns. He was dragged there, he's got advantage. Back to Mark Elf. Mark is coming out of the defence well. Passes the ball on to Jack Hickey. Jack out here under the stand into Ronan Elf. Ronan back to Gary Morahan. Gary up the line here in front of the stand here. Good pass back to Ronan Elf. Ronan turns. He's looking for support. He gives it to Stevie Kerwin. Stevie looking for a runner. He passed it to Daniel Crotty. Daniel going up the far side of the pitch. He's inside the 45. Back to Jack Hickey. Jack takes a hop. Solo. Back to Stevie. Stevie's cutting through. Stevie winding up for the shot. It's going in, and it's gone over the bar. Great score by Stevie Carwin. Rathgormack used the advantage well from the referee there and a good score. And we're gone 4-3 up now for Rathgormack with 14 minutes gone.
Kick out again by Davy Daniels. Again, he looks free and done. It was up, Sean Cullen is up.
Well run by Gary Moore.
Time for a free there, but
probably could have been a free, but Stevie has the ball, kicks it in towards the Bomber. The Bomber wins it, but it goes beyond him. Free out for Gaultier.
Ball now with Sean Cullen. Sean Cullen moving forward. Plays it out to Darragh Walsh. Out to Kyle Sloan. Gaultier holding it up. Rathgormack have dropped back 2 sweepers to cover the 2 men inside. Ball's with Eli Cullen. Eli takes his man on and he's fouled. Good play by Eli Cullen, the former Waterford minor. Ball now for Sean White. Short run up by Sean. And the kick, well wide, not like Sean.
Didn't get hold of that one, he was unlucky. Chip's getting ready to take the kick out here for Rathgormack. Or we have the water
break now.
First water break. 4-3 to Rathgormack. There's not much in it. It's a tight game. It's up and down both sides of the field. So
no, not much in it. Right? Even which Rathgormack were raging hot favourites coming into this. After a huge win in the semi-final, I know it was a long time ago.
Long time ago, but Liam Daniels has Gaultier going well. They're playing well. I don't think either management team will be overly concerned at this stage, but long way to go still. Fairly free-flowing game so far. Kieran O'Toole is letting a lot go.
He is, but I suppose it's the same for both teams.
Yeah, it's the same for both teams. We won't go all Razzie or Warren Gatland about it, just
no. Liam Daniels and Robin Croker trying to jazz up the Gaultier players there.
Tom Hassett is laying out down the law here for Rathgormack as well. Gaultier have worked some good play. They had a few chances. They were in on goal there. So Rathgormack will have to be wary of that in defence for the rest of the half.
Well, they seem to be dropping back in numbers though, Rathgormack, to counteract that. They're worried about the men inside, all right? For who? Shawnee Lacey. Yeah.
Query from the stand here, mid-game.
Query from the press box there.
So we resume with the kick out from Chips.
Yeah, Rathgormack are always looking for the space, or they'll have their kick-outs. And Gaultier are going with more traditional, longer kick-outs.
Up the middle, yeah, and Gaultier, Rathgormack are trying to play the wings a bit more. Gaultier have a very big team out of middle field. Oh, that's a great kick. Right into the breadbasket of Jack Hickey, but he loses the ball, unfortunately. What's happening here?
Oh no, Liam Daniels is not happy with this decision. He blew for the mark, but he didn't win the mark.
Yeah, I think Liam Daniels has, I think he has a point there. He didn't win the mark and he blew a bit early, but a strange call. Hot ball.
Fitzgerald is up, knocks it down.
Stevie Carwin comes away with it. Well done, Stevie. He turns back, gives it to Ronan Elf. Ronan who was, let's say we might see a card here for Gaultier. He seems to have injured himself
He
as
injured
well.
himself in that challenge. Jack Fitzgerald.
I think they're warming up a sub Gaultier.
Yeah, it's looking like his shoulder. It's not looking good for Jack. Jack will be a big loss. The top scorer in the semi-final.
He's got a yellow card as well there, hasn't
Getting a card on his way off.
he? Looks to be in a bit of bother.
is warming up. I think Kevin will be straight into the play. Another big strong man added to the team. Looks like he's going into the full forward line. Jack will be a huge loss.
Oh,
badly
given away in the corner. But Shawnee, the bomber,
Straight
wins
off
it.
the ground.
Straight off the ground, it was.
Killian Fitzgerald's on the ball. Beats his man. Pass outside to Eli Cullen. Eli looks up, holds on to the ball, back to Sean White. Sean White ships the challenges. Good pass by Sean White into Killian. Back to Killian Fitzgerald, back to Sean White. And narrowly
well read by Chips.
Well read.
Great catch by Chips. He's coming out of the field now. He's weighing up his options. Back to Liam Welch. Liam gets it back to Chips again with a 1-2. Liam out to Gary Moore, and Gary has it. Gary turns, gives it to Nigel Scahan. Nigel up the wing there to Jack Hickey. Jack is under the stand here. He's on attack. Back to Nigel, back to Jack. Jack's away. He takes a solo, takes a hop. He's sliding through there, kicks it in towards the bomber. The bomber goes down. Oh, loses the ball.
Well played by Conor Langton. Killian Fitzgerald looks for Kevin Dingley.
Intercepted by Ozzy. Well done, Ozzy.
Kevin Dingley going to drive it inside towards Liam Murphy. It's gone over Liam's head. The goalie is leaving it out. Gaultier have made a change. The two wing backs have switched, Killian and Dara.
Chips getting ready to take the kick out for Rathgormack.
Oh, yeah.
Sends it out up the middle this time. Oh, goes through everyone there.
Well covered by Dara Walsh. Well played. Dara Walsh is doing well so far. Kyle Sloan out to Sean Cullen. Sean breaks the tackle. Out to his cousin Killian. Killian Jones looks for Liam Murphy. Overcooked the pass, unfortunately.
Rathgormack have it. It's Gary Moran, works the ball out well. Passes it to Ronan Elf. Ronan turns. He's been heavily challenged by Gaultier. Gets the ball to Quan Butler. Quan back to Liam Welch. Liam turns back to Quan again. Quan with the ball, takes a hop. Gives the pass across, dangerous one, but Ozzy reads it well. Well done, Ozzy, to Dunny. Dunny has it. Dunny's away. Dunny cuts in. He's gone to open space. He's going through the halfway line. He's going into the Gaultier half the field now. He's attacking well here. Good ball in towards Jack Hickey. Jack's in with a chance. Jack, oh, over the bar. A great save there by David Daniels. I have to credit him there. But a point for Jack. His second point of the game.
5-3 now to Rathgormack. Kick out to come from Davy Daniels.
Rathgormack looked to have made a change. I think it's in the half-forward line. Robbie Nugent is on, I think, for Daniel Crotty.
Looking for Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon is up. Knocked down to Killian Fitzgerald. Ball has gone into Liam Murphy. Liam Murphy pass inside to Sean White. Sean White goes for the goal. And the ball is wide. Perhaps it would have been better to hand pass the ball over the bar. I think, David, that's the advice coming from Liam Daniels as well, that Sean perhaps should have fist passed the ball over the bar.
Take the score!
Chips with the kick out. It does look like Daniel Crotty has gone off. I'm not sure if he was carrying an injury or something, and Robbie Nugent is on, so that's the change for Rathgormack there. I think it happened at the water break. And Chips' ball goes straight out over the sideline.
Cullen now on. He kick on the sideline ball to Conor Reardon. Eli's getting on the ball more since he came out. Sean Cullen again. Back to Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Fitzgerald drives forward. Plays Kevin Digney. Kevin back to Killian. Killian takes a shot. Excellent score by Killian Fitzgerald.
Good score.
Good play, good interplay with Kevin Dingley there. Well taken score.
So 5-4, 22 minutes gone.
Killian Fitzgerald is down now. Hopefully he'll be okay. It'll be a huge loss to lose another player. Back on his feet.
Chips kicks out Gary Moore, and Gary has the ball. He turns, gives it to Ozzy. Ozzy turns back to Gary again. Gary turns. He's looking for support. He gets it to Dunny Hassett. Dunny kicks the ball out the wing. Gathered there by Robbie Nugent. He turns. He's looking for support here. He takes a solo. He's out the sideline on the far side. Kicks it in. Looking for Kieran Power. Kieran's out in front. Wins the ball well. He turns. He's looking for the bomber. Oh, lovely pass. The bomber's getting through. Great pass to the bomber, but to Stevie. Stevie Kerwin trying to get onto his foot. Stevie shoots. A goal by Stevie Kerwin. The captain strikes, and a great goal for Rathgormack. I think Gaultier will be disappointed there. They cut through the middle, Rathgormack, but
yeah,
a great goal.
Through easy, but it all started with the wing back being left in acres of space for the free.
Yeah, the marking wasn't the best there, and it all came all the way up the field from there.
Good kick by Davy Daniels. Gaultier up against it now.
Gary Moore has it again. He's playing well there. Good ball to Stevie. Stevie just after that great goal kicks it in. He's looking for Owen Dooley. Oh, the ball got past Owen.
Well played by Davy Daniels. Knocks it out for a sideline ball.
Well read by Davy Daniels there. So Robbie Nugent to take this sideline ball. He sends in a high one. He's looking for Kieran Power. Kieran knocks it down. There's no one there.
Well knocked down by Ronan Power. Now we have Eli Cullen on the ball. Eli Cullen out to Killian Fitzgerald. I think Kieran Power's name is going in the book for that challenge.
Yep, it looks like it.
Gaultier switching Jamie Burke over onto the bomber. Killian Fitzgerald. On to Killian Jones. Back to Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Jones has it again. Looking for options. Ball inside to Ian Dunn. He was asking a lot out of Ian Dunn there. Ian Dunn has done well, retrieved it. Well played, Ian Dunn. Conor Reardon's on the ball. Conor Reardon looks for Sean Cullen. Sean Cullen. Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn pass back to Sean Cullen. Sean Cullen's in traffic.
Picked up by Nigel Skane in the full back line. Nigel turns, gives it back to Liam Welch. Liam making his way out of defence here. He's looking for support. He's in the far corner of the field. Back inside to Quan Butler. Quan is playing well at centre back. He finds Chips. Don Larkin in the goal. Chips out the wing. A great ball out to Jack Hickey. That ball has worth a lot for Rathgormack in this half under the stand. Jack is away. He's got pace to burn, Jack. He's really going. He turns and burns. He's gone right through the middle of the Gaultier defence. He's in the 45. Pass to Kieran. Back to Jack again. Great play. Over to the bomber. The bomber's inside. The bomber takes a shot.
Great save by Davy Daniels. Top class save. Brilliant goalkeeping. But I think he's down injured. Eli Cullen, Sean Cullen. Sean Cullen is fouled. Sean Cullen to Sean White. Sean White breaks the tackle. Sean White strides forward. Well done. Head by Sean White. Takes the shoulder. Into Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn plays Liam Murphy. Liam Murphy, another heavy challenge by Rathgormack. Liam chips it onto his left foot.
Unlucky there. Mark Elliff is down here for Rathgormack. The physio is on, Stephen Skinner-Flynn.
2 players down, 1 from either team.
Davy Daniels has made some great saves for Gaultier there. He's keeping you in it a bit here at the moment.
Top class save. Dave's a top class goalkeeper.
Very good goalkeeper. He was on the Waterford panel, was it 2020? On the senior team?
Yes,
Yep.
yes. He's played minor and under 20 with Waterford. So
it's a wonder he's not on the senior
excellent
team.
talent. Well, there's two Waterford senior goalies vying
yes.
for the one spot. So
Yeah.
himself and David Whitty compete for the Gaultier
Right,
senior
okay.
goalkeeper. So
Competition is tough. So chips to resume with the kick out here for Rathgormack. It's 1-5 to 4 points. 28 minutes gone. He sends one right up the middle again this time.
well, excellent catch by
Superb
Killian
catch.
Fitzgerald. Ball played into Kevin Dingley.
Caught out by Liam Welch and he's fouled. I think we're going to see another card here. It was slightly high.
I think Kevin's a tall player and the Rathgormack player ducked down.
Skinner is back on again here. The physio, Skinner-Flynn. A man that's been in more papers and radio stations than Micheál Martin in the last 2 weeks at the reopening of the village pub. He was even on with Tommy Bowe on Ireland AM on Thursday morning. So Aussie to resume play with this free. Oh, not a good one, but Jack Hickey comes first.
2 Gaultier players collided in with each other strongly there.
Yes.
Cullen and Dara Walsh.
It was an awkward one. Physios have been on a fair bit the last 4 or 5 minutes or so on both sides.
Dara Walsh, I think he's getting back on his feet. He's having a good game so far.
Just gone past 30 now. I wonder will there be much injuries. We've had a few stoppages, I suppose, so there could be 2 or 3 minutes.
Say with the water break as well, there's another good few minutes
Yeah,
to go.
that's true, yeah.
Dara is back on his feet. He's going to take a break into the forwards for a few minutes. After that, it was a heavy belt.
Yeah, he got an unfortunate bang there. Play resumes with Ozzy in the free. He kicks it to Stevie. Stevie falls down and tries to get it away.
Tackled by Kyle Snow. Balls with Conor Reardon. He's looking for Kevin Dingley. Sean White's on his shoulder. Well won by Kevin. Kevin takes on his man. Fist pass.
Donny Hassett, the man in the right.
Someone to be inside.
Donny Hassett intercepts there, right man in the right place, and he's away up the field. He's onto his own 45, soloing a real pace there, like Dinny used to do back in the day. He passes it to Ronan Elf. Ronan has the ball. Ronan was on the Waterford under 20s team and played well in the Munster Championship. Ball into Kieran Power. Kieran juggles it, gets it again. Back to Stevie. Stevie looks up. Stevie finds Ronan Elf again. Ronan turns. Ronan sends one in, but straight to David Daniels. Oh, Gaultier loses it. Quan Butler. Quan plays it out. Mark Elf goes down, takes his time, picks it up, gives a sidestep. Passes the ball to his brother Ronan. Ronan back to Mark. Good play by the 2 brothers there. Loses possession and Gaultier have it again.
Well played by Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn out to Dara Walsh back. Larry carries it forward. Kyle Sloan. Back to Dara.
No, Eugene's coming for a big one. Oh,
He pulled out of that one because he had the yellow card already.
possibly, yeah.
Kyle Sloan still has the ball, doing well in the close space. Dara Walsh. Into Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn is carrying it forward. No one's coming to Ian yet. To Conor Reardon. Conor takes on his man. Conor should take the point.
Oh,
And wide. Gaultier might rue some of the 2 or 3 poor wides.
there we go. Half time.
Time now. I have to say, I suppose Rathgormack have looked a bit nippier, the younger team so far. But Gaultier will rue those misses.
Yeah, as you said, Gaultier have missed a few chances there, especially before half time. They could have easily another 2 or 3 points, but.
And so in saying that, for a brilliant save by Davy Daniels, Gaultier will be further behind.
Yep, that's also true.
Look forward to the second half.
Yep, we look forward to the second half, so we can talk to you after that.
Now we're ready to go for the second half. Right, Rathgormack leading 1-5 to 4 points.
I think there's been one change in the Rathgormack team. I missed that.
No changes. I don't see any changes on the Gaultier team anyway.
Oh, he tackled there on Ronan Elf. Ronan Crotty appears to be on for Rathgormack. I'm not sure who went off. Ball sent in there.
They're played by Jamie Burke. Good defending again by Jamie Burke. The Bomber's been quiet since Jamie went on him so far anyway.
He's doing well in there, to be fair, yeah.
Ball out to Conor Langton. Conor Langton to Sean Cullan. Sean Cullan looks for Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon wins the ball. Well won by Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon looks for Liam Murphy. Liam Murphy's looking to keep it in. Liam Murphy down on it. Liam Murphy wins it well. Back onto his left foot. Shot down from Liam into the square. Eli Cullen is up.
Well read by Nigel. Nigel Skane passes it out. Mark Elf, he's in the corner, he's getting away, he turns, passes the ball back to his brother, Ronan. Ronan on the attack. Ronan kicks it in, looking for Stevie Cowan. Stevie's out in front, he turns, he's away. Stevie's on his bike, sends the ball in low into Kieran Power, but well intercepted by Gaultier.
Jamie Burke again. Out to Kevin Dingley. Kevin Dingley, Conor Reardon's free. Plays Conor. Conor going to take on his man, turns back around. Shot from Conor. A narrow angle might have been better. Might have been better for Conor to play it back over to the centre. Another wide by Gaultier.
Just to confirm that change at half-time by Rathgormack, Ronan Crotty appears to be on and Owen Dooley has gone off. Ronan, a man with serious experience, played senior football for a number of years, so his experience could be vital here in the second half for Rathgormack. Chips with the kick out. Straight up the middle.
Well won again by Killian Fitzgerald. He's winning the aerial battles out there. And then unfortunately kicks it out over the sideline. He was looking for Kevin Dingley there.
So a sideline ball for Rathgormack. Gary Moran about to take it. Gary sends it in to Quan Butler. Quan tries to flick it up, gets possession, turns his man. Has to turn back again, back to Gary. Gary heading back towards his own goal, back to Chips. Chips eyeing up the situation, he passes it on to Ozzy. Ozzy turns, he's looking for support, he has Ronan Crotty out the wing. Ronan goes down on the ball, back to Liam Welsh. Liam sends the ball down towards Stevie Kerwin. It's close to the sideline, Stevie keeps it in. Ronan Crotty gets in there to intercept. Well played by Ronan, he turns. Good ball by Ronan in towards Kieran Power. Kieran's out in front, but the hop beats him.
Darragh Walsh is on the ball. Darragh Walsh plays Davy Daniels. Davy Daniels out to Killian Jones. Killian Jones plays the other Killian Fitzgerald. Killian back to Darragh Walsh. Darragh inside to Sean White. Sean White looks for Kevin Dingley, finds him. Kevin turns his man. Oh, and it's a free.
Free in.
In fairness, Kieran O'Toole had his hand up for that free in advance. So it's over on the right hand side. So I would imagine it might be Liam Murphy on his left foot. Yeah, it's Liam who's going taking it. Liam with the kick. Second point for Liam Murphy. 1-5 to 5. That's a good score by good free by Liam. Liam has a county senior football championship down in Medal from Wexford.
From Wexford.
2007. Work has brought him up here. He's living in the parish of Gaultier.
Chips with the kick out. Finds his cousin Ronan Crotty. Ronan looks up. Sends the ball in towards the Bomber. The Bomber's out in front. The Bomber turns. He's away. Good tackling by Gaultier there. Stevie Kerwin. Off the ground by Stevie. Dennis Curry's not happy with that one on the sideline there.
Good tackling good ferocious tackling there by Jamie Burke.
Good defending by Gaultier, to be fair.
And away kick then.
That Jack Hickey is on for Rathgormack. He finds Ronan Elf. Ronan attacking. He's gone inside the 45. Ronan takes a solo. He turns. He takes a hop, taking a shot. It's dropping in, but it's gone wide. Missed opportunity there by Ronan. He'd be disappointed with that one.
Kick out now from Davy Daniels. Going to go long.
Break, now Rathgormack. Stevie, break, Stevie. One up.
It's going to Darragh Walsh.
Well turned over by Mark there for Rathgormack. Quan Butler, pass it to Stevie. Stevie turns back to Quan. Quan busting through, free for Rathgormack.
Wasn't a whole lot in that now, Mo, would you agree?
No, there wasn't a lot in it. There wasn't, but we'll take it. Dunny sends it in towards Kieran Power. Battle for possession. Stevie Kerwin has it. Stevie has it. He takes a hop. He takes a solo. He's going through. Pass it to Kieran. Kieran is in a goal. Robbie Nugent. Great save by Davy Daniels. Back to Jack Hickey, and Jack puts it over the bar.
I think it was a combination of Davy Daniels. I think Darragh Walsh was back on the line helping there as well. So I suppose could have been a goal. So Gaultier got away with a point.
Lucky there for Gaultier. Jack Hickey with his third point of the day for Rathgormack. A wayward win there by Davy Daniels, straight out over the sideline. Ronan Crotty to take this slide and ball. Sends it in towards the Bomber. The Bomber turns, looking to get it on that left foot. He kicks it across the field. It's not the most accurate of passes, but it's with Mark Elf. Mark bends down, picks up the ball. He's looking for support. Back to Ronan Crotty around the 65-metre line. Ronan sends in a big one. It's going in towards Kieran Power. It's a skyscraper. Kieran has it. Gets it on the second attempt. 45. No, the referee says wide. The umpire was given a 45, but the referee says wide.
I think it was knocked back off his leg.
Yeah.
The Gaultier player. I think it did go off the Rathgormack player last.
Yeah. No, we won't complain about that one.
Maybe on the kick out. Looking for Keelan Fitzgerald.
Oh, he waited for it.
Worked hard to get it back. There.
Good battling by Mark Elf there.
Gaultier ball.
Tony Power appreciated that tackle by Mark Elf. He gives him a fist pump there. Tony was always a hard tackler in his day. Oh, what's he doing? Straight into Kieran Power. Kieran is in front of goal. Danger here for Gaultier. He turns. He's trying to get onto the right. He's down. Referee appeals for a penalty. The ref's not having it. Free out for Gaultier. A peach of a pass by the Gaultier man there into Kieran Power. I don't know what happened there.
I think it screwed off his foot. I won't be too critical of Killian. He's having a very good game.
He's having a good game, to be fair.
Killian can thank Jamie Burke and for the tackling there. He owes him one.
Oh, away were passed by Gaultier, picked up, intercepted by Ronan Elf to Stevie Kerwin. Stevie back to Ronan. Ronan is lining up, he's on the D. He passes it across to Jack Hickey. Jack is in. Jack here. Oh, off the post! Off the post. The goalkeeper beaten. And unbelievably hits the post. A real chance for Rathgormack there and a let off for Gaultier. Dennis Curry has his head in his hands. He's in disgust over that chance, but it was unlucky.
Gaultier, another let off for Gaultier. We're hanging on in this game at the minute, unfortunately. And we have another huge loss. Jamie Burke, who was having an excellent game, is coming off.
He was playing well.
Donald Barry is coming on. Dawn is an experienced player, so
Liam Daniels is deep in conversation with his selectors here. I think he's going to try and pull something out of the bag.
Davy Daniels. Good kick from Davy, looking for Kevin Dingley. Killian Fitzgerald is on the ball, plays it to Liam Murphy. Liam Murphy carrying it forward. Still has the ball, Liam Murphy, looks for Kevin Dingley. Kevin's in the centre. Kevin shoots.
Great block, Quan Butler. And well ruled by Mark Elliff. And he breaks out of defence and gets a free. A real chance for Gaultier there. Mark is down injured after that, and Skinner is on again, the physio for Rathgormack.
Ten minutes played in the second half.
1-6 to 5 points. Mark is back up and he's ready to go again. Playing well for Rathgormack. Chips with the kick out. Finds Ronan Crotty. Ronan turns. Passes it across to Jack Hickey. Jack's having a good game. He passes it on to Gary Moore and Gary comes to get the ball. Oh, Gary takes a knock there. We might see a card for Gaultier. Gary is down injured and Skinner is on again. But he's back up.
Wasn't a huge amount in that now.
No, there wasn't a lot. Yellow card. Chips comes all the way up from his goal to take this free. He was mentored coming up along by Brendan BC Crotty. He takes the free. It's won by Stevie. Stevie gives it back to Liam Welsh. Liam takes a hop. Back to Nigel Skane. Nigel back to Liam. Good play there, but the backs. Stevie on it again. Nigel again. Nigel still on that yellow card from the first half. Turns back to Stevie. Stevie sends in a high ball. He's looking for Robbie Nugent. The hop. Robbie gets out in front. Well won, Robbie. He turns his man. He's going towards goal. He's got bomber and support, but he keeps going. He's on the 20. Kicks it in. But straight to Davy Daniels. Good play by Gaultier here.
Eli Cullen, ball inside. Cut out.
Cut out by Ronan Crotty well. Ronan on to Ozzy. Ozzy breaking out of defence. Gives it to Quan Butler. Quan's had a good game today for Rathgormack at centre back. He cuts back inside. He finds Dunny Hassett. Dunny's away. Takes a hop. Rathgormack, he's looking for the long ball in, but it's gone straight out over the sideline.
Game's gone a bit messy, Mo, isn't it?
It's gone a bit scrappy, yeah. It's gone a bit scrappy, both sides. It was very much up and down all the way along until now, but I suppose we're nearly midway through the second half, so we'll be having the water break soon, but it is gone a bit scrappy, yeah.
Conor Langton retrieves the ball from the stands. Conor, a very committed player, travels down from Dublin for training and matches. Conor Reardon did well. Out to Killian Jones. Killian Jones looked for his cousin Sean. Sean Cullen. Into Kyle Sloan. Kyle plays Sean White. Sean White moves forward. Holding off his player.
Free in.
And wins his free. Quick ball into Eli Cullen. No.
He's going to bring it back, I think, is he?
He's bringing it back for the free. Gaultier badly need a score, so hopefully Sean can get the point from this. Bob O'Doherty is warming up for Gaultier.
Bob was on the road a long time. I even played against him.
Bob will be playing. Bob was carrying an injury, that's why he didn't start.
Okay, good footballer. Good footballer.
Sean White on the free. Good strike over the bar, back to a goal.
Back to the goal.
Gaultier chairman Richard Finnegan is roaring on from the stands, encouraging the team.
Water break.
Water break now again.
So 1-6 to 6.
1-6 to 6.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shane. I think it dipped a bit there the last maybe 5 or 6 minutes, but the game had been a good standard up until then, but both teams will want to up it now in the last 15 minutes as we approach the finish. Rathgormack seem to appear to be trying to isolate Kieran Power in there on his own and send the ball in high this half, in a change of tactic from the first half where they were working it through the lines, but Gaultier are dealing with it as well at times in there. Time for management to earn their con here. Tom Hassett and Liam Daniels. A few last words of inspiration for the last 15 minutes.
Tom Hassett is calling for a sub, I think, to warm up.
Yep, it looks like he's calling down Adam Nugent here for Rathgormack. He's usually a defender, Adam, so we'll see if he goes into the back line. Rathgormack Secretary Shane Goff is getting the paperwork ready. It's Shane's birthday today, so we wish him a happy birthday here. I'm sure he'll be happy if there's a cup back in the village tonight. It looks like, yeah, Adam Nugent is on. I'm not sure who's gone off. I think it might be...
Is it number 4?
Liam Welsh, I think, yeah. I think you're right, yeah. Liam Welsh is out, so Adam goes into cornerback.
Rob McCroke, Liam Daniels and Donald McCarthy are giving out the final instructions for this final big quarter now coming for Gaultier. Big quarter needed to come back into it. Liam Daniels is roaring him on. Liam's a very passionate football man.
So we'll resume with a kick out here from Chips. Adam Nugent has gone straight into cornerback for Liam Welsh. Liam had a very good game today. So Chips with the kick out. He finds Jack Hickey. Jack Hickey's all alone in acres of space. He passes it to Donny Hassett. Donny turns back to Jack. Jack finds Gary Moore, and Gary is on the attack here from the half-back line. Back to Donny. Good football here by Rathgormack. Lovely play back to Jack. Jack Hickey, he's in on the D. He's winding up for a shot. Oh, but it's gone wide. Wide there by Jack. Good build-up play, but the finish just let him down in the finish.
There by Ronan Power, I think, there. The Gaultier want to mark up on the Rathgormack kick-outs. They got caught again by a kick-out. Killian Fitzgerald plays Eli Cullen. Eli Cullen looks for Liam Murphy. Liam, the former Wexford footballer.
Oh.
Liam turns his man.
Ozzy goes down. Ozzy looking for support. He's coming out. He finds Mark Elf. Mark's had a very good game today for Rathgormack. Mark in the half-back line. Back to Donny. Donny back to Ozzy. Good football there. Back to Stevie Kerwin. Stevie, the captain. He looks up. He's looking for Kieran in there. Or it's the bomber this time. But the ball's going to beat everyone out over the sideline, and a line ball for Gaultier.
Ball's now with Donald Barry. Ronan Power. Turns. Played by Ronan Power. Ball forward towards Conor Reardon.
Rathgormack ball. Ronan Crotty with the line ball. He finds Ronan Elf. Ronan onto Gary Moran. Garen's sizing things up. He's on a run here. He's gone through the halfway line. He solos again. He takes a hop. He's working his way up the field here. He's inside the 45. A serious run here by Gary. Passes it off into Kieran Power. Kieran back to Jack Hickey. Jack has played well today. He's bottled up a bit by Gaultier there. Back to Donny.
There by Conor Langton.
Donny has to retrieve the ball. He's attacking here. He's inside the 45. Oh, and turned over.
After good pressure from Eli Cullen. Ball's played there to Sean Cullen. Sean Cullen striding forward. Plays the ball into Sean White. Sean White turns his man.
Oh.
Plays Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon takes a shot. And wide.
Wide. Good chance for Gaultier there.
I think Sean White had a chance. He maybe should have taken a score himself there. But
Yeah.
he was thinking of the goal.
Looks like Gaultier are thinking about a substitution here.
They're warming up the chairman, Richard Finnegan.
So Chips with the kick out here for Rathgormack.
Dara Walsh is in front for the kick out. Ball played on it.
Free for Rathgormack.
Ian Daniels not happy. He felt the Rathgormack player played the ball while on the ground.
Yeah, he could have a legitimate case there. I think it was certainly dodgy. Ronan with the free. Ronan Crotty again. He steadied the ship here since he's come on in the back. Ronan to Stevie Carroll. Stevie's playing well. Stevie straight into Derby. Kieran Power. Kieran to the bomber. The bomber is away. The bomber on the edge of the D. The bomber going through. Oh, he got confused there, the bomber. But he has a free. He has a free. So free in for Rathgormack here. About 25 metres out, I would say. Tom Hassett is calling for Chips to come all the way up from the goal to take. It's a long way up. He might need a taxi to get up there.
He's coming. Chips is on the way.
He's on the way. If anything, it will kill a minute for Rathgormack. I don't think Gaultier or Liam Daniels will be happy about that, but he's up to take it all the way up from the goal. Chips' brother Pádraig was a central part of the
I bet you he'll run back faster than he ran up for.
I'd imagine he will. Well, I hope so anyway. Chips with the free. Oh, it's a low one. Oh, off the post. It comes back out.
Cleared. Out to Dara Walsh. Chips is on the way back.
He's moving a lot faster on the way back.
Conor Langton. Bob O'Doherty's on the ball. Bob plays Kyle Sloan. Kyle's going to the far side. Killian Fitzgerald. Killian moving forward. Killian looks for Sean White. Sean White turns onto his left. Takes a shot.
That's a great score
by Sean White.
Very good score. His third point of the game, I believe, Sean. 1-6-7. 10 minutes to go. That's a good score for Gaultier to bring them right into contention here, coming down to the last 10 minutes.
10 minutes plus injury time left.
Here win it again.
Richard Finnegan is on now for Liam Murphy. Ball to Sean White. Sean White back to Dara Walsh. Dara Walsh takes a shot. Skewed off the right, out off his boot. Well won by Kevin Dingley. Great win by Kevin Dingley. Hits it back into the centre. Ball is still in play. Richard Finnegan is going. No, I think the umpires waved it out of play.
Chips lines up the kick out here. After that unsuccessful free attempt, he was unlucky, hit the post. Oh, it's gone straight out to Gaultier there.
Well read by Dara Walsh.
Good tackle by Ronan Crotty.
Killian Fitzgerald is on the ball again. Killian Fitzgerald is playing an outstanding game. Back to Richard Finnegan, back to Sean White. To Conor Reardon. And a point.
Score, a good score.
Play. Excellent play by Gaultier. Back to a point. Good score by Conor Reardon.
Rathgormack will need to lift it here. They'll be disappointed. They need something big from someone. There's been a poor last 5 minutes or so. Gaultier are right back in contention here.
Gaultier are doing a lot better on the kickouts, on the Rathgormack kickouts in the last few minutes. It's paying dividends. Maybe they've Chips figured out.
Another kick out goes astray.
All won by Bob Doherty, called for the mark into Kevin Dingley. Kevin Dingley doing well. Turns his man, plays the ball in. Looking for Ronan Power, just overcooked the
Adam
pass.
Nugent tidies up to Stevie Kerwin. Stevie's on his bike. Stevie sends the ball down. He's looking for the bomber. It's a long way down. The bomber's out in front. Well run by the bomber. The bomber turns onto that left leg. He finds Darby, Kieran Power. Kieran turns. He's at the edge of the D. He finds Jack Hickey. Rathgormack badly need a score here. Jack recycles the ball. He finds the bomber. The bomber swing it from the left. The bomber drops it in. And over the bar. Great score by the bomber, Lacey. Dennis Curry punches the air in the light. We needed a score and the bomber provides it. Great score by Shawnee. That's his third of the day for Rathgormack. Lifts the siege somewhat. 1-7-8. 7 minutes to go.
Come up, Mahoney is coming on. He'll give a Gaultier player down.
The ref making his way up there to see what's happening, I think.
Could be Kevin Dingley, is it?
I think it could be. I think the umpire has seen something, has he? He's going into him.
Ref doesn't seem to be taking any action anyway.
Okay. Tom Hassett is going in to talk to Chips. I think he wants to address some of those kick-out issues that there's been the last few minutes. But I think Gaultier have read the kick-outs more than anything really gone wrong, but Tom has been given some instructions. Liam Daniels at pace in the line there. Gaultier have done a lot better the last 5 minutes, but the pressure is on.
Cormac Mahoney's coming on. Mark almost it back. He's covering for Bob, and Bob is going forward into the forwards. Bob is versatile, can play in either. Hope the ref adds the time on there now.
Yeah, there's been a long stoppage here. There's been some good performances on both teams. Jack Hickey has 3, Shawnee Lacey has 3, Stevie Kerwin has 1-1. On the Gaultier side, Sean White has 3 points.
Ian Murphy, who had 2.
He has 2, yeah. And Conor O'Riordan, I think the captain, has 2 as well. So
he does, yeah.
there's been a good spread of scores. Rathgormack are taking this opportunity for a quick water break. Tom might get the tactics board out, but I doubt it somehow.
I think that both teams are coming in together.
I suppose it makes sense. There's no point being out there yet. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay.
Playing very well since he came in. Yeah, the game is now about to resume. Folks, you're back with us now after a long delay. An injury to Gaultier player Kevin Dingley. He had to be taken to hospital by ambulance. We hope Kevin is okay. He'll be a huge loss to Gaultier, and we wish him the best with his recovery.
Yep, on behalf of the Rathgormack club, we'd all like to wish him the best as well, and hopefully he'll be soon back on the road to recovery, as you said. I think it was a back spasm he had, was it?
That's the report, all right. It was a back injury.
Okay, so fingers crossed all will be well, and he'll be back up to speed soon enough. The ref has just given the teams 5 minutes to warm up here after that long stoppage. I think we're stopped nearly almost 45 minutes, so people are bound to be a bit stiff and gone cold, so we should be good to go in about 5 minutes.
Ref Kieran O'Toole is calling the players back out into their positions.
It's won 7 to 8 points. Rathgormack lead by 2, so it's all to play for here. We've 53 minutes on the clock. I'd imagine there'll be a lot of injury time, so we've probably 10, 11, maybe 12 minutes to go, so it's all to play for. Thomas trying to G up his troops here for the last push.
A couple of changes again, is there?
I think we might have a few changes. We'll have a look here, we'll just scan the team. I think Rathgormack are the same as they were.
Yeah. I think we'll resume with a kick out for Davy Daniels after the last point from Rathgormack. I think that was the point we stopped at.
Shawnee Lacey, yeah, that's right.
Long kick out, headed towards Bob Doherty.
Mark Elliff wins the breaking ball in midfield. He gives it to Gary Moore, and Gary on the attack here. Gary on the attack, he's over the halfway line. He's going towards the 45. He's solo, he's attacking well. Gary really, he's hitting the D. He hits it into Jack Hickey. Jack fumbles the ball, but he gets it back. Recycled again to Dunny has it. Dunny into Stevie Carwin. Stevie looking for a bit of space. He's on the edge of the D. He flicks it back to Ronan Elf. Ronan cutting through. Ronan has gone inside. He's on the 21. He kicks it. It's dropping over the bar. A good score by Ronan Elf there to get the restart going. And Rathgormack are into a 3-point lead, 1-8 to 8 points.
Kick by Davy Daniels.
Well fielded there by Ronan Elf. Superb catch. He sends it into the bomber. Shawnee has it. He turns. He's on the 45. Ships the ball into Kieran. Kieran grabs it in his hands. He turns. He's on the edge of the D. He's going goalwards. A solo by Kieran. Takes a shot. Great save by Davy Daniels.
Another great save by Davy Daniels.
He's really had a good game, Davy Daniels.
To Bob Doherty, back to Killian Fitzgerald. Ball inside, looking for Sean White. Into the danger man. Sean White turns to Richard Finnegan. Richard Finnegan back to Bob Doherty. Bob with the shot. Left and wide. Liam Daniels urging his team to push up on the kick out and push up on their men.
They had success with that before the break. They won a few kickouts. Gaultier.
5 minutes plus injury time left.
Chips with the kick out. He finds Jack Hickey. Jack Hickey wins the ball, calls the mark. Good catch by Jack there. He takes it quickly onto Stevie Carwin. Stevie turns. He lets it in. He's trying to find the bomber, but intercepted by Gaultier.
Fitzgerald on the ball. That was good pressure by Cormac O'Mahony to force the stray pass. Conor Reardon looking for Sean White into the danger man. Sean White shot for goal.
Great save by Chips. A real chance for Gaultier there.
Good save by the Rathgormack goalie, all right. It'll be 45 now, and I think umpire's heading to get the ball there now. Sean will take that himself, well within his range.
Real chance there for Gaultier to get a goal, and They were unlucky. Chips had to make a great save. BC would be proud of that one.
Short run up from Sean White. Good strike from Sean White.
Good kick. Good score.
And over the bar. 4th point for Sean White.
.56 minutes gone. 4+ injury time left. Chips lining up the kick out. Gaultier putting a good press on here, trying to win possession. He's aiming for Ronan Elf. Gaultier break the ball down. Mark. Ronan Elf wins the ball. It's a sideline ball down the way for Rathgormack. Ronan Crotty with the sideline ball, kicks it into space. He's aiming for Kieran Power. Kieran is out. Kieran taps it soccer style on the ground, picks it up, chips it up into his hands. He's trying to get free there. Good tackling by Gaultier. He's got advantage. He finds Dunny has it. Dunny takes a solo. He's on the attack. Dunny sends the ball into Robbie Newton. Robbie recycles it to Stevie Kerwin. Stevie cutting through. Stevie with a shot. It's hanging. Oh, great score by Stevie. A superb score by Stevie Kerwin there to lift the seat for Rathgormack. 1-2 today for Stevie. He's having a great game.
Let's kick out.
Ronan Crotty wins a great ball and he's on the attack straight away for Rathgormack. Rathgormack have lifted it since the stoppage here. Ronan finds his man, he flicks it into Mark Elliff. Mark turns. He's looking for some support. He finds Dunny. Dunny has it. Bottled up by Gaultier, but Dunny breaks away. He finds the bomber. The bomber swings back, gives it to Stevie again. Good play here by Stevie. Stevie back to Ronan to recycle the ball. Ronan holds it up. He sends in a ball in there towards Kieran Power. It's dropping, it's high, it's dropping in. Broken out, but Gaultier win the ball.
Bob Doherty, Dara Walsh, back to Donald Barry. Cormac O'Mahony is on the ball now. Into Conor Reardon. Rathgormack are doubling and tripling up on Sean White, who's in there on his own. Killian Fitzgerald has the ball. Killian looks to Eli Cullen. Eli Cullen's inside. Back to Sean White. Sean White.
A great block by Ozzy.
45 again for Sean White.
Gaultier are making inroads. They've had a few chances at goal there.
Yeah, another opportunity for Sean White. Good block though from Rathgormack. Another chance for Sean to again well within his range. This time on the other side. A little bit more difficult for a right footer.
Great block by Ozzy.
Coming up on the 60th minute, so
just great block by Ozzy Fogarty there. A real chance for goal for Gaultier, so he done well to get in there.
Good strike from Sean. And point again. Great point
score
by Sean White. Number 5 for Sean White.
1-9 to 10 points. Rathgormack lead by 2.
See what injury time. We're just coming up on the 60th minute. I just to see how much time Kieran O'Toole will add on.
1 minute. Seems a bit short to me.
Yeah, a bit harsh now. 1 minute. So I think Gaultier need a goal, and that's it. Only a goal will do. Now free. I think it's. He's put out over the line, but I think it's a free. It's a free to.
He's bringing it up. He's bringing it up. Just gone past 60.
Only a goal will do. So. He's been told to put it over.
Rathgormack are bringing all their forwards back into their own half here to try and to snuff out this last attack.
He's going to go for the point, maybe.
He might have time to. That would bring it down to 1. He might have time. Yeah.
Great kick again by
fantastic
Sean White,
kick.
number 6. Exhibition of free taking.
Top class. We've a point in it again. It's going all the way down to the wire like it did in 2019 when Rathgormack last won the title and the team managed by Mervyn Cummins. It's going all the way to the wire again today. Gaultier have fought back well here this second half. The minute is up. Will he allow more time? That is the question. Will he give Gaultier one last chance? Chips with the kick out.
This is it. Whoever wins this is very important.
Gaultier try to win the ball, but it's on the sideline. It's out. It's a Rathgormack ball. That could be crucial. That could be crucial. Ronan Crotty to take this line ball. Ronan will steady himself here. The ref said 1 minute injury time. The time is up. It seemed a bit harsh that was all. Ronan recycles the ball back to Gary Moore, and Gary has it. Plays a 1-2 with Ronan. Ronan and Gary here playing their own little game here on the sideline. Could be dangerous. Gary has it. He passes it to the Bomber. The Bomber wins it. Bomber bottled up on the sideline by Gaultier. Gaultier turn it over.
Power, great play by Ronan Power. Dara Walsh going for the equaliser now. Eli Cullen. To Cormac O'Mahony. Cormac O'Mahony plays Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon striding forward. Conor Reardon turns inside.
Oh, he's gone in.
Cormac O'Mahony. Cormac O'Mahony, a fist.
Danger here.
Fist. Over the bar. Equaliser by Cormac O'Mahony. Great score. Well played by Cormac O'Mahony.
Great score. We're level. I think we're going to extra time.
It is time up now. And I think the ref is calling for the ball.
Extra time it is.
We will now have 2 10-minute periods of extra time.
Nothing between the teams as there was in 2019.
Exactly.
We went to a replay on that occasion. We're going to extra time today.
You have to hand it to Gaultier for coming back, and then pressure kicks from Sean White have got them into extra time. And a great score by Cormac O'Mahony doing the right thing, fisting it over the bar. So it's all to play for now.
All to play for, all square, 10 minutes each half. Some excellent free taking there by Gaultier after the resumption. Some superbly well struck frees. Both management teams now have called in their teams to try and rally the troops for one last effort. I think if we're finished level, we're going to penalties today, aren't we?
I'm not sure. We'll have to check that.
We'll have to check that one. It looked like Rathgormack were on their way after that Stevie Kerwin point, but credit Gaultier, they battled back well. They got, was it 3 late scores to dig out a draw. It'll be interesting to see if there will be any changes now on either team for the extra time. There'll be a lot of tired legs. The stoppage probably didn't help momentum either for either team.
County Secretary Pat Flynn giving instructions to the Gaultier manager how this is going to go.
Tom Hassett issued instructions to his team here. Try more of the same from the first half, I think, is the general theme of what he's saying. Both teams about to come back on now again. And we'll get going. I think it's 10 minutes each half, isn't it?
10 minutes each
10
half.
minutes each half.
We have a toss here again. Kieran through the toss on Conor Reardon. And I think Rathgormack have opted to play same as they were playing, I think.
Yep, it looks that way, yep.
Same as the second half. Gaultier playing into Liz Duggan end and Rathgormack playing into the town end. Any changes, Mo? Any changes?
I don't see any changes on the Rathgormack side, just having a quick scan there. I think it's the same team that finished the game. Anything on the Gaultier side?
Doesn't appear to be any changes, no. Chairman Richard Finnegan's gone in for the throw-in.
12-19.
There's been great battles the last few years between these two teams, and that continues.
There's never end between them both, yeah, exactly. Stevie, Donny Hassett wins it, flicks it out to Ronan Elf. His jersey was pulled, he gets the advantage. Ronan's on the attack, he's inside the 45. The ref's blowing the whistle for the free. Ronan not happy, he thought he was away there. Threw the ball down in disgust, but Rathgormack have the free. Will they bring Chips up for this one? He's on the way, he's coming up. He was unlucky with his last effort, it struck the upright, so maybe this one might just go a bit better and sneak in. The referee, Kieran O'Toole, is placing the ball on the spot. It's just inside the 45 for Chips. So Chips getting ready to place the ball. He's about 40 metres out, I would say. Adam Nugent showing himself for a quick one, but Chips isn't interested. He's going to send it in.
Did Chips steal a few yards there, but anyway.
Possibly he did. He strikes it. Not the best of strikes. It's dropping in dangerously inside.
Well played by Dara Walsh, and Ian Dunn clears it. Good clearance by Ian Dunn to Bob Doherty. Bob loose.
Caught out well by Nigel Skane there for Rathgormack. Nigel busts out of defence. He's onto the halfway line. He flicks the ball.
By
Gaultier.
Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Fitzgerald's had a massive game out in the middle of the field. Into Cormac O'Mahony. Cormac is fresh in. The man who got the equaliser. Carries it forward well. Killian Fitzgerald. Back to Conor Reardon.
Space.
Great play. The point is on if Conor just dinks it over. Great score by Conor Reardon. Great play by Killian Fitzgerald and Cormac O'Mahony there leading up to that. And it goes back to as well to a good goal line clearance by Ian Dunn.
The lead for the first time for Gaultier, I think. Chips with the kick out. Rathgormack need to win the possession here. It's gone over. Great catch.
Great mark by Ian Dunn. Great feeling by Ian Dunn. Bob Doherty to Dara Walsh. Pass into Eli Cullen. Eli with a risky one. Wayward, should have kept the ball to hand.
Jack Hickey is onto the break there for Rathgormack and he picks the ball up. Kicks the ball towards Stevie.
Ian Dunn again. Great
catch.
interception by Ian Dunn. Into Eli Cullen. Eli's striding forward. Back on the ball, Eli to Bob Doherty. Pass to Conor Reardon. Kyle Sloan, Richard Finnegan, back to Conor Reardon. He's going to have a shot again. And I think it's right and wide. Yes, right and wide. Unlucky, good play again.
Two great catches there in the half-back line.
By Ian Dunn.
Yep, two great catches, to be fair. Ozzy looks for a sharp one from Chips. Ozzy wins it. He's got Ronan Crotty outside him. Ozzy cuts back in, gives it to Quan Butler. Quan coming from the centre-back position. He solos, takes a hop, gives it to Ozzy. Ozzy turns. Finds his man. Good ball there to Ronan Elf. Ronan on the attack. Ronan into the Gaultier half. He's onto the 45-metre line. He's still going. Ronan looking for support now. Flicks it inside, but Gaultier cut it out. Kieran Power gets it back to Donny. Donny has it. Donny attacks. He's trying to recycle it there. Good pressure by Gaultier. Donny still has it. Needs to pick it up. Flicks it out to Ronan Crotty. Oh no!
Killian Fitzgerald is onto it. Back to Sean Cullen. Looking for Sean White. Sean White.
Danger
Play
here.
by Sean White. Looking for the score. Great score by Sean White. Good ball by Sean Cullen. An excellent score. Held off his man well. Right man, right place.
2-point lead for Gaultier, 14-19. Rathgormack haven't scored yet in extra time. 2 points for Gaultier. Chips with the kick out. Rathgormack have been struggling to win possession with the kick out. He goes for Nigel's game with a sharp one. Nigel has it. Nigel takes a hop. He looks for support. Pass to Ozzy. Ozzy breaking out of defence here now. Flicks it back to Donny. Has it. Donny on the attack. Donny into the Gaultier half now. He's solo and he's keeping going. He's looking for options. He finds Robbie Nugent. Robbie turns back to the Bomber. The Bomber turns. He's looking for space here. The Bomber takes a solo. He's gone inside. The bomber takes a shot, but it's a long way wide from the bomber there.
Davy Daniels on the kick out. That was good pressure on the bomber that time.
Good pressure by Gaultier, yep. Liam Daniels barking out orders from Gaultier there. Gaultier's tails are up at the moment.
Rathgormack are still doubling up on Sean White. Davy goes long. Looking for Killian Fitzgerald.
Well won by Donny Hassett. Flicks it down. Gary Moran on attack. Good play into Jack Hickey. Great interplay there. It's Kieran Power. Kieran Power finds Donny. Donny lines it up. He's inside the D. Donny takes a shot. Excellent point by Donny Hassett. A great score there by Donny from the centre of the field. Rathgormack needed an answer there and they got it, and Donny gets a great score. Good interplay with the Rathgormack forwards there. Jack Hickey, Kieran Power and Donny with the finishing touch from midfield. Oh, he slips. He slips on the kick out.
By Davy Daniels looking for Richard Finnegan.
Out over the line. Ozzy is on it quick. Oh, Ozzy straight out over the line. Liam Daniels talk about catching it, but he let it go. Waste a few seconds.
Every second counts now.
Every second counts. The referee is asking for it to be.
Are they allowing Rathgormack to take it again?
Yeah, I think he said that the ball didn't enter the field, so it didn't technically go out. I think that's his call there. Technically, I think that's correct. Ronan Crotty is going to take it. I don't think it's even related to where it was from, but anyway, we play on. Bomber loses it.
Langton. Go.
Free in for Rathgormack. Touch on the ground by Gaultier.
Good call. I think I felt Conor myself now. I felt Conor Langton was fouled after he won the ball, but that's what the referee decided. Cormac O'Mahony. Good interception by Cormac O'Mahony from the free. Ronan Power out to Sean Connan.
Free for Gaultier.
Bob Doherty looking for Sean White. They've doubled up on Sean, but doesn't matter. Sean still has it. Turns on to his right.
Superb score.
And it curls in lovely. Great score by Sean White. Brilliant score. Doesn't matter if there's 2 or 3 on him, he's still going to get it.
That's his 8 point, is it?
Sorry?
That's his 8 point, I think, today,
Yes.
is it? Con Butler for Rathgormack. Jack Hickey. Jack on the attack. Jack finds Donny Hassett. Donny turns. He's still in his own half. He finds Ronan Elf. Ronan Elf bottled up by Gaultier. Was he fouled? The ref's given an advantage. No advantage for the free. Ronan takes it quickly to Stevie Carrowan. Stevie breaks. He turns. He goes. Go on, Stevie. Stevie flicks it inside to Gary Moran. Gary on the attack from the half back line. He's on the edge of the D in the Gaultier half. He turns back. He's bottled up. He flicks it to Adam Nugent. Adam back out to Ronan Elf. Ronan turns. He's bottled up well by Gaultier. He needs support from Rathgormack. He's bottled up. He goes down. I think Gaultier have turned it over. They have.
Down towards Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon is out. Wins it well. Cormac O'Mahony's with him. Back to Conor Reardon. Well done to Cormac O'Mahony. He's doing support again. Conor Reardon with the shot. Unlucky.
Wide.
Left him wide.
Real chance for Gaultier there.
Good chance for him. Real injury here. Ref is stopping the play.
An injury to Ronan Elf, I think. He's up, he's holding his head. Rathgormack look to be making they might be making a substitution here. David Flynn, I think, might be coming on. Anyway, we'll follow the play. Kick out to Kieran Power, he loses it. Oh,
back
it's
to Conor Reardon, he has it again. Conor Reardon's going to go off the right. Oh, well, 130 well wide. You've no real other options on it.
15 to 110, Gaultier still lead in this extra time with about 9 minutes gone.
Gaultier picking up the men for the kick out.
kick out, didn't go well there.
Well
Didn't
read
go
by
at all.
Dara Walsh. Under pressure, driving forward, and gets his free.
In.
Again, excellent play by Dara Walsh. Now, one for Sean White. A difficult one, but it's within Sean's range. Ball's been brought in now. A bit of gamesmanship from the Rathgormack 17. Ball's been brought in now as a result.
Umpire and linesman are in discussion there. I wonder have they seen something?
Now he's reversing the decision after consulting with the linesman.
Ten minutes are up. This might be the last play of the half.
Sean lines it up. Gone out to the right.
Not gone, I don't think.
Richard Finnegan is under it. Knocked out.
Won by Ronan Crotty. Half time.
half-time.
Half time. 15 to 110. In favour of
2
Gaultier.
points in it to Gaultier, and you have to be fair. In that half, Gaultier were the better team.
No, they were. They had the best with that half, no question there.
Short break now before we into the final 10 minutes.
Rathgormack will need to rally again. Gaultier have the momentum at the moment.
Gaultier looking at bringing Liam Murphy back into the fray.
It's been a real battle. It's been a good game of football. It's been up and down both ends of the pitch. Sean White has given an exhibition so far for Gaultier. I think he's got 8 points, we said.
Yeah, he has been the difference so far, Sean.
Yeah. He's really upped it there in the second half and into extra time.
He's done really well since he's been in on his own in the full forward line. Liam Daniels urging his team not to give it all for the final 10 minutes.
So here we go.
After 2019, I think they feel they owe Rathgormack one to get one better this time.
They probably do, yep. Tom Hassett gives his final instructions along with Dennis Curry and Tony Power. His selectors. Rathgormack need a big performance here now in this second half. 10 minutes to go to decide where the title is going.
Rathgormack have brought the big man, the big 14 out for the throw-in.
Kieran Power. I don't see any changes, I don't think, in personnel on the Rathgormack side. Has there been anything in Gaultier? I don't think so.
Don't think so. Richard Finnegan is up for it.
Donny Hassett is away. Kieran Power run it well, and Donny got in to win the break. Mark Elf, Lowell on the ground to Shawnee the Bomber Lacey. Shawnee loses possession.
Well done by Dara Walsh, he knocks it away. Conor Reardon back to Dara Walsh. Dara Walsh having an outstanding game. To Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn out to Killian Fitzgerald. Good ball. Conor Reardon shows.
Quan Butler is out, but well won by Gaultier.
Won by Conor Reardon. He's going to be looking for Sean White. Little dink to Sean White. Sean White is on the ball. No,
well turned over by Ozzy.
Knocked out for a 45.
45, yep.
They want Sean White to have a cut off.
Bob Doherty has played well for Gaultier since he came on.
He's had a good impact.
He's linking the play well.
Customary short run up from Sean. Great kick by Sean. Hopefully it has the direction.
Just unlucky.
Slightly, just barely to the right and wide.
Chips with the kick out. Gaultier are pressing high on the kick out again. He's gone long this time. Out for Kieran Power, has been moved to midfield.
Knocked down well by Ronan Power. Inside now.
Well intercepted.
Conor Ridden was fouled, but ref says play on. Quan
Butler well intercepted there. He turns back towards his own goal. He's coming out of defence. He needs support from someone in Rathgormack. Gaultier are trying to battle him up. He's under pressure here, Quan. He finds Nigel Skane. Nigel loses the ball. Oh no!
Get to Sean White.
Danger here.
Sean White, great goal. No better man to get great tackling there by Ronan Power and great little pass by Richard Finnegan. Sean White is the
Rathgormack looked like they might be running on a
great
substitution.
bit of tackling from Ronan Power there. Great.
It was great pressure by the
showed his fitness
by the Gaultier forwards. Looks like we've an injury. I think it could be Nigel Skane. It looks like Sean Connolly is into the Rathgormack defence.
Rathgormack full-back is cramping up.
Yep, Nigel Skane, he's going to have to go off. Sean,
7 minutes left.
7 minutes left. Sean Connolly is in to replace Nigel. Chips with the kick out. Rathgormack need a score here badly. They're under the cosh a bit. Great catch by Mark Elf. He's gone down. He gets the mark. He's holding his face. Skinner's in demand again. He's to run from the far corner, but Ronan Crotty is going to take this. Ronan Crotty on the attack. Rathgormack need to find a score from somewhere. They need to dig deep. A 5-point lead for Gaultier. Ronan Crotty is breaking through. He's gone through the 45. He finds Stevie Kerwin. Stevie turns. He's trying to recycle it. He flicks the ball out to Kieran Power. Kieran Power gets on the ball there. He flicks it to Dunny Hassett. Dunny is on the edge of the D. Flicks it to Stevie Kerwin. Some good interplay here by Rathgormack. Stevie back to Kieran Power. Kieran has gone inside. He's bustling through. A penalty! Penalty for Rathgormack. I think it's a foot block. Controversial one maybe, but it's a penalty to Rathgormack.
I'm not so sure about that. Was it ball to the leg or was it a foot block? I didn't look like a foot block.
I think that's what he's indicating.
All right, but I don't think we're going to see a replay or anything.
No, we've no Hawkeye here either, so we have to make do what we have. I think it's a bit like the Waterford penalty yesterday, slightly controversial. It's going to be taken by Ronan Elf. Big moment here. David Daniels stopped the penalty in Carrickbeg in the final last year for Gaultier. Can he do the same again today, or can Rathgormack get a goal? I badly need a goal at this stage. There's 4 minutes gone in the extra time in the second half. Just gone on 5 minutes. The ref is making sure everyone's back outside the 21-metre line. He blows the whistle. Ronan Elf gets ready. It's Elf v Daniels. Ronan steps up. Yep, it's there! It's a goal for Rathgormack by Ronan Elf. And the saga continues. There's 2 points in it. It's 2-10 for Rathgormack, 1-15 for Gaultier. 5 minutes to go. All to play for again, Shane.
Yeah, well taken penalty.
It's going right to the wire again. Dennis Curry is shouting for the sub there. He's calling down David Flynn, I think it is. To warm up, he'll be coming in.
Kick out.
Well won by Mark Elf to Dunny. Dunny has been playing well here in extra time. Dunny is fouled, I think. Yes, he is.
Back, yeah.
The ref is calling him back to take his free now, Rathgormack. Dunny is lining, he's looking for options. The forwards need to show. He finds Ronan Crotty. Ronan on the 65-metre line. Flicks it into Gary Moore, and Gary's had a good game today. He's coming across, he turns back. He's looking for support. He flicks the ball in, but Gaultier out.
Well cut out by Donald Barry. Needs to find a player now. Dara Walsh. Conor Langton. Conor Langton to Kyle Sloan. Kyle Sloan loses it.
Turnover. Shawnee the Bomber Lacey. The Bomber is looking for space. He's lost the ball.
Bob Doherty has it back now. Bob bursts out with
Intercepted by Dunny. A free in for Rathgormack. Dunny has it. Gets in and wins the ball, and he was tripped, and it's a free.
Let's see what card comes out here now.
David Flynn about to come on for Rathgormack there, number 23, first cousin of the physio Skinner. Who is he going to replace?
Yellow card there.
Yellow card for Gaultier.
That was Robin Croke, who's joined the fray.
I think it might be Stevie Kerwin that has to go off. I think the captain is down. Skinner's making signs at the line that he's gone. So David Flynn replaces Stevie Kerwin.
Substitution on the Rathgormack team, number 23, David Flynn, replaced number 11, Stephen Kerwin.
Chips is up here for the free. He's going to lob it in, I would say. He's just inside the 45, but out on the far sideline. Chips strikes the ball. It's not a good strike, unfortunately. Robbie Nugent wins it. He turns. He sends in a high one. It's dropping in around the edge of the square. Jack Hickey is in there.
Well won by Killian Fitzgerald. Excellent play by Killian Fitzgerald. Now Cormac O'Mahony drives out with it. Strong player is Cormac. He still has it.
Well, to your ball, I would say. Rathgormack aren't happy with that one, but I do think it was a Gaultier ball, to be honest about it. Tom is not happy.
Cormac O'Mahony
He was on the field, he was on the field. It's going to be a hot ball, he did step onto the field. We've ticked into 8 minutes gone in the second half. Kieran Power going in for Rathgormack, Richard Finnegan for Gaultier. Darby gets up.
Knocks it down to Cormac O'Mahony.
And a free for Gaultier.
I think the buck will come out for that one.
Yellow card. I think for Ronan Elf there, I think that yellow card was.
1 minute left on the clock. Gaultier 2 up. Cormac O'Mahony still getting attention there. Robin Croke on the free.
Ref and linesman in
Team
consultation.
secretary and chairman on the pitch now.
I'd say we might have some stoppage time. It looks like we're just going to tick into the 10 minutes are going to be up, but I'd say there might be some stoppages. The ref and linesman are in consultation in that regard there now at the moment.
Important free now.
Good
Plays
ball.
Cormac O'Mahony. Cormac drives forward into Kyle Sloan. Back to Dara Walsh. To Bob Doherty. Bob Doherty out to Sean White. Cormac O'Mahony. Cormac has been very good since he came in. Kyle Sloan. Kyle, look for Cormac again. Cormac's down the ground. He gets away to Kyle Sloan.
Kieran Power with the ball. He's out over the line.
And it's a Gaultier sideline ball.
2 minutes additional time.
2 minutes left, so I think we have nearly one played of it, have we?
Nearly one gone, yep. I think Rathgormack are going to need a goal at this stage.
Ball into Conor Reardon. Conor Reardon not giving it everything today.
Intercepted by Con Butler.
Gaultier ball. It's in the right place for Gaultier up in the corner.
This will help Gaultier wind down the clock. They're happy to keep the ball up here as the clock ticks down.
Robin Croke looks for Jamie Burke. Great ball by Robin Croke. Jamie Burke is on it. Supported by Killian Fitzgerald. Killian Fitzgerald takes a shot.
Chips needs to keep it in and does. Rathgormack need to build. We're 1.5 minutes of the 2 minutes injury time gone. They need to go. Sean Connolly with the ball onto Ronan Crotty. Ronan on the attack for Rathgormack. He's breaking out of defence here. He's over the halfway line. Ronan into the Gaultier half. Great solar run by Ronan. Rathgormack really needs to go for it now. Ball gone inside. It's going to bounce. Who's in there? It's come loose. Who has it? It's Mark Elf. Great save by David Daniels.
Great save by David Daniels again. And good work by Conor Langton back there as well defending.
Rathgormack have it again. Gary Moran. One last chance maybe. He's gone down. The ref says play on.
A bit of a cleansman about that. There was a bit of a
it's a 45. I think it's a 45 from the earlier attack. One last chance for Rathgormack. The 2 minutes are up. It's 1:15 to 2:10. Gaultier by 2.
Chips is on the way, is he?
Chips is on the way, but I don't think they're going to wait for him. It's gone to Ronan Crotty. Ronan sends it in around the square. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to break? It's all over!
Gaultier are junior champions of the 2020 after an epic battle. After excellent extra time performance from Gaultier after being under serious pressure during normal time. I'd say Rathgormack will be disappointed they didn't win it normal time, but we have to give great credit to both teams. And Kevin Dingley as well, who played his part. He's departed the hospital, but Kevin played his part in this. And I suppose if you were looking at man of the match, you'd have to be looking at Sean White, wouldn't you?
I think you'd have to give him man of the match. Congratulations to Gaultier. A good win. I know they were hurt last year after losing out 19 by a point in a replay. As you said, Shane, Rathgormack would be disappointed they didn't maybe close it out in normal time, but I think in extra time it's fair to say that Gaultier were the better team. And congratulations to the Gaultier club, and we wish them well. There's always good rivalry with Rathgormack and Gaultier, and once again today there were nothing in it. It could have gone either way and went all the way to extra time, but congratulations to Gaultier on their win, well deserved.
Thanks very much, Mo. So Gaultier are junior champions for 2020.
With the presentation, the teams will make their way here to present the cup.
Conor Reardon, the captain, stalwart for Gaultier, will be up to receive the cup.
Was this Gaultier's third final in a row, or?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think they lost to us in 19 and then they lost in 18. So third time lucky for Gaultier, so well deserved. Congratulations.
County Chairman Sean Michael O'Regan is about to call up the Conor Reardon now to receive the cup. Still waiting for Conor Reardon here to come up and get the trophy. Conor O'Riordan is on his way up the steps now. Accompanied by his two sons. Well done, Conor.
Larga, Bovalum, Falta Vura, Corriv, Cummon, Rathgormack, Agus Gaultier, Agus Bovalum, Thrace-Lou, Leishongaw Club. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. The 2020 being played in 2021, we all know the reasons for it. At the outset, I'd like to sincerely congratulate both clubs, both Gaultier and Rathgormack, for the patience and everything that they've gone through the COVID months, sticking with it with their COVID officers and everybody playing their part to make sure that we get to this day. It was a long time coming, and then what a fabulous morning's entertainment we've had that has moved on into the afternoon. A sincere congratulations to both clubs for that, and you deserve a great round of applause for each of you. Well done. I'd like to thank our sponsors, JJ Kavanagh, who's been with us now, as you know, for many years, and also the Welsh Park Committee for keeping the field in such excellent condition, our referees today and our referee today, Kieran O'Toole, and our linesman. So again, without those, the games wouldn't go ahead, but again, sincere congratulations to those. I know Rathgormack, you're going to be extremely disappointed. Both absolutely phenomenal football clubs. You look around, you see the fantastic people that have given so much to football in Waterford, both players, and now they're obviously putting a lot back in coaching and stuff like that. And you know, the strongholds are the Gaultiers and the Rathgormack in football, and the entertainment that was produced this morning is testament to that. And I'd like to just continue to say, you know, I wish both clubs to stay on that path for football in Waterford. It's long overdue to keep football going and keep the best foot forward, as they'll say. And look, I won't delay any further. I'd just like to sincerely congratulate Gaultier on a fantastic win. A fantastic win for Gaultier. Again, like I said, a long time coming. And any time Rathgormack and Gaultier come together, you know there's going to be a strong football game, and that was what was produced here today. So well done, and I wish the Gaultier players that got injured today all the very best on behalf of everybody. So without any further delay, I'd like to call the captain for Gaultier, Conor O'Riordan, to take up the cup. Well done. Taylor, do you want to get one?
You have it.
Just look down here.
Yeah.
Well done, lads.
Now. Sorry, lads, I'm not used to being in this situation. The last time we were here was 2004 in an intermediate final, so it's going to be how many years? 17 years ago, so I don't know what to say, really. Look, first of all, I'd just like to thank Rathgormack for a super game. Anytime we play him, it's nothing easy, and there's some great footballers there, and I'm sure a few of you'll be up senior now next year that you've some great talent there coming through. So cheers, 3 cheers for Rathgormack. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hooray. I'd just like to thank our Gaultier, Wooly, for the year and last year. He's quite a character now. He'd instill a bit of madness into anyway. So I'd like to thank Wooly for the year with Rob and Finnegan, who came into the breach today. They've been great servants to the club over the years, and they came up trumps today when we needed them. So fair play to the boys. I'd like to thank the county board for putting this on today, and Tuller for finishing the game, because we weren't sure whether we wanted to finish it there, 5 to go, but geez, we got there in the end. It was great. So look, lads, I won't say too much more, but yeah, you can hold it. Yeah. I won't say too much more, but we'll enjoy this, lads, and hopefully this is the first of many for Gaultier, because we're putting in a big effort there, and as you can see, all the young lads there, and the start of good things to come. Look, lads, then we'll have a great night down Dunmore tonight. 3 cheers! Well done, lads! Thanks very much. Thank you. You can hold it there, yeah. No, you can hold it.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Great win for Gaultier, and thanks to Tomas, Rua, and Willie on the camera on behalf of myself and Mo. It was a great entertainment. We wish Kevin Dingley all the best with his recovery, and well done to Gaultier, and special mention as well to Sean White and Davy Daniels for their excellent displays.
Yep, that's great. Thanks for that, Shane, and congratulations to Gaultier again.